The bat fitting process, I think, is one of the coolest parts. Is coming in and saying, hey, this player has had success. Maybe his batted ball profile is something that we need to take a look at. The guys have been super excited about the Alloy XP. To have the actual feedback that the current players that swung this prototype last year, I think that's been really cool to see, is guys that said, hey, I like this about a certain bat. I would like to see changes. It's really a custom model. The players loved it. I think it was, kind of one of those things, they talk about match made in heaven. It's like from the first swing, immediately guys are doing the old, like, look down, this thing's hot, I feel great. There's real-time things we're seeing on the scoreboard with data. And then hopefully, it's something that during the season, the best thing you can do is have a team think that you're swinging hot bats when they're bat testing every single day. So it's a good feeling to have. We've had a guy recently, Parker Brocious, make some big jumps post bat testing. He was a stud before, he's still a stud. But some of it is just more of, hey, when I look at this thing, it's like, hey, is it the length I'm hung up on? Is it the weight? Is it the end loaded or knob loaded or balance feel? And so just be able to have those conversations, I think, is something that's added a lot of value to what we're doing here. I think as players, it's good to say that somebody's got your back. So when you go on the next step of life, I can provide feedback. I can, be part of making a glove, making a bat, making something better. I think everybody kind of, wants in on an opportunity like that. I think the custom part has been, real jumping off point for the guys, right? Just they can express themselves just like historically you can with gloves. That market has been moving a good bit, but to have this on the bat side, we really kind of went into the lab and kind of discussed, hey, what are the things that, are unique about Georgia Tech? What are things that are unique about us as an offense? The guys want that shiny feel. They want something that pops. They want swag when they are walking to the plate. We're talking about like millimeters and milliseconds are the difference between success and failure in hitting. But when you're talking about, once again, the part of the bat that matters, being the sweet spot of the bat, the size of the knob, the size of the transition, the handle, at the end of the day, is the sweet spot sweet? And I think it's probably, you could argue there's been an enhanced sweet spot just based on our exit velocities and guys taking quality swings. I mean, we're trying to optimize miss hits. That's what hitting is. We feel super thrilled with how this thing's turned out. Guys have been, more and more guys are gravitating towards it. Even if they may not have been bat fit originally for it, they're seeing their teammates have a lot of success. Once again, it's that ball that I'm just out front on that becomes a double, or the ball that I hit that I used to not hit balls as much power, and now all of a sudden I'm hitting 108, 107 exit velocities. It's good to see the smile on a guy's face when they go up and they all of a sudden look and they're like, I mishit that and it was a homer. I think we're super fired up about kind of putting this into the mix this year. I mean, we've seen a ball hit in the 120s, which, balls in the high teens out of the ballpark. You're gonna have one swing at the top that may, change your average exit velos around, but we're seeing guys sustaining, top tier exit velos. And once again, we think that's just gonna drive run production. Exclusive for the jacket, so we're fired up about that.